Hey, sorry, bedtime bun. Listen, there's a lot of talk about this situation, especially in Texas, where they're now going to be requiring public schools to have required mandated Bible reading, like David and Goliath and stuff like that, in with their curriculum type thing. And I'm going to say something you're probably not going to expect. No wreckage was ever found. The families have, but I'm not sure I quite agree with that. Look for the wreckage. There's a monument to them on the shores of Lake Michigan, but not a trace. The Lord is a gentleman. He gives you the free will to choose. Nothing from the aircraft has ever been found. And just like I don't think it's right to force children to have curriculum about LGBTQ stuff, I don't think it's right to force public schools to make children read the Bible. Now, I will say, I think it should be available. I think Ten Commandments should be displayed, especially if you got pride flags up. Yes. But as far as mandated, required curriculum, I think you're going to push more people away than you're going to help. The Lord Himself gave you free will. And if it was a Christian school, absolutely, yes. But we're talking about a public school system. And when you start forcing that on people, the Lord has never worked that way. He wants you to come willingly. Now, like I said, having it displayed, having the Ten Commandments up, having Bibles, yeah, have it available. But you're running a slippery slope there. And I don't believe any religion should be forced upon people, especially through a government. Because let me tell you something, when you force one, you can force another. And just like how people was tickled to death when Trump said he was going to, when they did AI, and he said he was going to outlaw woke speech. Well, that sounds great to the people who don't like that, and I'm not for wokeism. I'm not a woke person. I'm not a Republican either. But that is an ideology you're allowed to have, and that's not illegal. Now, if there's specific things in there that are illegal, obviously, but and if you can do away with people being woke, you can do away with people being conservative. I mean, you've got to be careful with stuff like that, and I think we need to be careful forcing the Lord on anybody. You'll push more people away than you will bring them in. And if they can use that for the Lord, they can use it for anything else. And I don't think any religion should be forced on anybody in any public school. That's just my beliefs. I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for this, but I don't think people are thinking truly clearly. Yes, Jesus is the only way, but He doesn't force Himself on nobody. So, I don't know. I think we need to really be careful with things.